everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Agrarian Skies. Yeah, guys, so I went ahead and I removed the lava production that we had here. You know, it was nice, and we've had it here since like the beginning of the series pretty much, but I decided, you know, it's time. We're not really using it, and it does cause lag and things like that. When I was crafting, what was it, the obsidian that we needed from last episode, yeah, we were producing lava and items were going through those item ducts and things like that. And I was watching the sun jump a little bit, and I don't know, it just feels like the item ducts really do start causing lag and things like that when a lot of items are going through them. So yeah, I just decided to clean that up and get rid of it. I also got rid of our enchanting table since that was supposed to be a temporary thing, and I left it there for a few episodes. One thing that I'd like to do is we're currently producing sand. I've talked about that before. We need the Certus quartz, and you get that from sand, but we don't have a way to automatically create sand. So I'm having to put cobblestone in here, let that run through, make gravel, and then take that gravel, put it back in here, and then have that run through and make that turn into sand. So that's the way I've been getting my sand, but I would like to set up a way to automatically do that at some point. I might do that off camera. I'm not actually sure. But last episode, we were working with, what was it, for the hoarding we had in here, and we were trying to complete this ritual preparations. We're 60% complete at this point. That's how much obsidian we had to make these stones. We ran out, and then we started making more. So now we have 680 obsidian, and I was able to create all these ritual stones. So we should be able to complete this quest now. So that's awesome. So that's going to give us a reward bag and a full heart. Let's claim that reward. We have 3 epic reward bags and a greater one. The other reward bags we have, I got from some of the go with the flow quests that just automatically keep happening over again. So how are we doing hearts? We have, we have almost 60 in the system, 59 and a quarter. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, so what else do we have here? I thought, yeah, you know, let's just go ahead and pop these bags real quick. See what's in them. We got a boat with feather falling 3. Okay, not so good, but we can disenchant that, get the feather falling if we choose, and then put it on our armor. But, you know, we already have feather falling 4, so not that great. Let's just stick it in there. Actually, how many boats do we have? I thought, yeah, we got boats from here. Feather falling 5 on that boat, huh? You know, that might be worth disenchanting and putting on something, although I don't know if we can get feather falling 5 naturally on pieces of armor. It might switch over to 4. I don't know. Anyway, let's go ahead and do some of these epic reward bags. Aura nodes. You know, that's pretty cool. We already had 8 before. I forgot about this. Place a randomly generated node. It says creative mode only, but yeah. Obviously, it's not creative mode because we have gotten these. So that's pretty cool. And what's this one? Lettuce seeds. Okay, that's not that useful, even though it says it is. And finally, whoa, look at all these essence. That's awesome. Okay, so that would help out with some of the Thaumcraft stuff. You know, another thing that would probably be a smart idea is to grab a, what is that called? The Wisp? Grab one of those in a safari net, auto spawn them, auto kill them, and collect this essence stuff. I think it spawns a random one every time. And I'm fairly certain that you can melt these down for the infusion altar recipes and things like that. So that might be something we do in the future should we need more Thaumcraft stuff. Man, look at all this stuff. That's gonna fill up all of my ME drives. We're looking orange on quite a few of these. Almost all of the types are filled up. Might be worth setting up another one of these ME drives with another set of 16K discs in it. I'm not sure yet. Okay, so that's all done. Let's see, what else do we got here? You know, it's kind of looking at the end quest. Since we have 0% completed in there, I was looking at this, and it wants us to do Delighted Meal, 64 of those, and Supreme Pizza. I haven't even looked at these things, so a Delighted Meal, let's check that out. Okay, so this guy requires a deluxe cheeseburger, fries, and a smoothie. It looks like just a random smoothie. Okay, so I know that we were making smoothies, I believe, out of, what was it, strawberries before? So that's, I'm looking to see if strawberries actually pop up, because if not, that might be a problem. Oh, there's strawberry. Okay, so we can't do it with strawberries. I think we have a bunch of strawberries still. Well, we have strawberry juice. Now, if I remember correctly, you can take this and put it with snow. Now, let's try this real quick. I think you just put it with snowball. I thought that made The smoothie. Okay, let's look up how to make a smoothie. It might be that it's already past the point where you can do that. Oh, you have to juice it with it. So you can't... Ah, no. Okay. Well, all of my strawberries are gone. That sucks. And we have all the strawberry juice that is essentially useless. I wonder, if I click U on this, is there anything I can do with that? We can turn it into soda. We can do the hearty breakfast. We can turn it into vinegar. Ah, that stinks. Oh, well. Okay, so we're going to have to set up something to make some kind of a berry juice, it looks like. Delighted meal. Let's go back to that. Okay, so fries I have never made. So that's just salt, potato, and bakeware. Okay. I think... Yeah, we have plenty of potatoes. If I remember correctly, yeah, only 64 of these need to be made, so it's not super crazy what we need to do. The deluxe cheeseburger, lettuce, tomato, and a cheeseburger. How are we doing on lettuce? We have 1,000. Tomato, 8,000. So it's just a matter of making cheeseburgers. Okay, so let's make 64 cheeseburgers. I already have those on auto craft because I was auto crafting our bacon mushroom burger. So let's do 64 cheeseburgers. Everything should already be in the system to do this. I don't expect we'll have any problems. Come on. It's slowing down for some reason. Okay, so 64 cheeseburgers. Then we need lettuce and tomato. So let's get that going. Lettuce. Tomato. 64 of those. Awesome. Okay, so fries. Yeah, we just need a stack of those, I believe. That's pretty easy to do. So now it's a matter of getting 64 strawberries. I don't think that's going to be too difficult. We already have the seeds ready to go, and I'm pretty sure we can bone meal. Let's do this. Bone meal. Actually, I'm going to take a whole bunch of this stuff. And I think we could do this a little bit easier. If we come over here to one of these harvesters, let's go ahead and take the large upgrade. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to do on this one because this is not tilled ground. If we come over here to this one, this is tilled ground, so we can do this. Where? This thing. Okay. So let's just put down the seeds. Now, if I remember right, the strawberry seeds don't get harvested. It's only the plant itself. Oh, you know what I should have done? Yeah, let's grab... Do I have any bone meal bags? Okay, there we go. This is what's going to really do it for us. Let's get the bone meal back in the system. These are what we want. So I can just sit here and spam the middle one. The other ones on the edges are going to get automatically harvested and put into the system. So yeah, this is going to go so much faster. Okay, very good, very good. We should have... Yeah, there we go. A bunch of strawberries now. 22 more plus some seeds. Awesome. We can just let those sit here for now. Actually, I'm going to put the upgrade in there just so we don't lose it. Okay, so now that we have that done, we should be able to make our strawberry smoothie. Let's do this. Okay, so we need one stack. Perfect. So now we can put this, this, and this together. There's our delighted meal. Awesome. Okay, so that wasn't too terribly difficult to do. Most of the stuff we already had. So yeah, very, very cool. So let's go ahead and complete... Oh, you know what? There's the Supreme Pizza portion of this too. I did completely forget about looking at that. So we need a pizza, onion, bell pepper, and spice leaf. I think these three things we're going to end up doing the same thing. Okay, so I have bell pepper seeds. Let's go ahead and do that. We have this. Now, I'm not entirely sure if the bell peppers don't get harvested like the strawberries didn't. Let's go ahead and take this thing back out. Yeah, let's go ahead and plant these guys. If these do get harvested, that's going to make this take a little bit longer, but hopefully they don't. So we can just go ahead and do this. Oh, it looks like they stay. Awesome. So this will be pretty easy. I'm fairly certain the onions are the same way. So I tell you guys what, let me go ahead and finish this up. We'll grow the rest of the bell peppers, the onions, and whatever, what was the other one? Spice leaf? Yeah, I think spice leaf is the same way. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this and we'll be right back. All right, so that wasn't too bad. I went ahead and I crafted up the onions and the spice leaves and all of that stuff. So now we got 64 Supreme, 64 Delighted Meals. Oh yeah. So that completes both of this. And this has unlocked a consume task now. So now we're supposed to get 64 white mushrooms, 64 rye. I have no idea how to get that. 64 barley. Again, I don't know how to get that. Bananas, that's going to be interesting. And asparagus. No, I know we have gone asparagus seeds. Yeah, these appear every once in a while. Like when our harvester was automatically harvesting lettuce and stuff, these would appear. So I assume that's how you get these. I don't know if you can naturally get them by bone mealing the grass and stuff. I've never tried growing them before. I didn't even know we were going to need to. So let's go ahead and grab some bone meal. Also, what was the other things we needed? Like banana. Yeah, we have banana pollen and bananas. I believe those came from some of the banana trees or something. How did we get these? I don't know. That's actually a problem. If we don't have any banana saplings, let's see. I typed in banana, didn't I? Yeah, we don't have any banana saplings. Interesting. Okay. So how did I get bananas? There's a banana from extra trees. This is hunger overhaul. So this one, banana sapling, click. I don't see it. A recipe for that. Okay, so that is something I'm gonna have to spam bone meal for to get. Ah, no. I must have gone it somehow, and I guess I lost a sapling. I don't know. I don't have saplings anywhere else. I don't think. Some lettuce seeds over here, and yeah, I don't. I remember having a chest over here with all that stuff, but yeah, I got rid of that a long time ago. So yeah, I must have gotten rid of that sapling somehow. Well, that's a shame. Okay, so we're gonna have to get that. How do we get barley? Barley, this stuff right here. So 1 barley plus 1 barley equals 2 barley. But how do we get the barley? Oh, there's barley seeds. Do we have that? We have barley seeds. Awesome. Okay, so that'll take care of that. What is the other one? Rye. Do we have rye? We have 3 rye. Okay. And finally, white mushroom. I know we have some of those. Okay, so we have those and we have white mushroom spore. How do we get more of these? So that turns into 2. What about these uses? Okay, so we can turn that into soup or something. Can we plant these white mushroom spores to get more white mushrooms? I don't know. I have no idea. So that turns into the white mushroom spore. This turns into nothing. So how do we get more of these? There's probably a way that you can grow these somehow. Let's try planting them inside. This might even only come from sieving stuff. Yeah, it doesn't look like that plants. Okay, so, normally when you can sieve stuff, uses, no, recipes, yep. So normally when you sieve stuff, it like shows you the percentage, or it shows you like an NEI, which you can sieve to make this. So I'm gonna have to go figure that out. It doesn't look like that's an NEI. So I need to make some bananas. I need to make some rye, some barley. Oh yeah, and asparagus. So let me go ahead and do that, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, so I spent some time off camera here trying to figure out some things. So we needed these white mushrooms and I wasn't sure how to get those, so I ended up looking it up on the wiki or whatever, and it appears that these mushrooms spawn from bone mealing grass. So I had bone mealed a bunch of grass around here trying to get the banana trees, and I didn't see any of those. But yeah, it turns out that they are kind of a rare thing. They do spawn from bone mealing grass. I guess they spawn naturally in the wild, like if this wasn't a skyblock map or whatever. But yeah, you can bone meal and get these things. So we have so far gotten the white mushrooms. So we have 66 of those. So that's more than enough. We only needed a stack of those guys. So what I've been doing here is I set up a new autonomous activator. I put our flux infused sickle in there. Let me go ahead and charge this thing up. It looks like it is ran out of power. Okay, yeah, we got this as a reward quest really early on. So we got that flux infused sickle in there. I have a vacuum hopper on top of that, sucking items from the ground and putting them into a tesseract. This is just set to my AE input channel, so all the items from here just go right into my AE system. Pretty simple. So we just take some bone meal and we can just spam it on the ground right here, and this thing will harvest all the grass around, and it'll suck up into the hopper and into the AE system. So I've just been sitting here doing this. I probably could automate this by putting like an autonomous activator under the ground, underneath this block right here, pointed upwards, spamming bone meal. But, you know, it's not too difficult just to sit here and regulate it. But like when you go too fast, that vacuum hopper starts running out of space, and then it won't be able to put all the items in there, and eventually you'll get items on the ground and things like that. So you kind of want to do this a little slow. You don't want to going like as fast as possible. As you can see, there's like a bunch of items on the ground that vacuum hopper is not picking up, and then there's so many items that I can't actually go into its inventory. It's just not fast enough. So yeah, I've just been sitting here kind of babying it, doing this, cleaning up the grass every once in a while that doesn't get harvested from that sickle. But yeah, we finally got our white mushroom, so that is awesome. Okay, I guess I'll leave that here for now. I'll put this on a right click so it doesn't attack me if I walk in front of it. So I think we have pretty much all of the items. Oh, I thought I saw a little cat there. I guess we have all the items necessary for this quest. So let's go ahead and get that going. Put all those extra items away. We got the white mushrooms. So what else do we need? We needed the rye and barley. So rye, barley, yep, we got one left over on that guy. Banana, I got some banana saplings from bone mealing the grass, and then those grew into the trees. You just bone meal the little fruit that are on there. Yeah, pretty easy to do. Let's see what else, and then the asparagus. Okay, so there we go. That's all of those items. So now we should be able to go into the quest, manually submit those. Nice. Okay, so that takes care of all of this. So now we get a reward bag, green hearts, and a full heart. Let's claim that reward. Aw, yeah. So the green heart canisters, we really don't need. We got 4 of those. We got 3 of the yellow hearts. You can only put 10 of each of those different types on you. So yeah, it's kind of a waste at this point, unfortunately. Guess we're gonna put that heart away. So that gave us a legendary reward bag. That's awesome. Let's check out what our legendary reward's gonna be. Really? That's legendary? Really? Okay. So as far as dirt goes, we are now up to 77 of these quadruple compressed dirt. I've gone to the nether with that bound shovel and just attacked that whole area that would turn to dirt. We're getting there. I think I'm probably going to end up having to set up one more quarry, so I might do that off camera, just get that going. One more quarry's worth of dirt to finish up this. We need 100 of these for that one quest, and then we should be able to finally be done with that. Actually, hold on a second. What quest were we just on? That was that the end? Yeah. Okay, so I'm clicking the wrong things. So we are now 12% complete with this. We have to do the industrial quest next. That requires titanium, and I think you have to go into mariculture for titanium. I'm gonna have to double check that. A lot of these other things are pretty easy to do. Yeah, these are all really easy actually. I assume there's probably gonna be more than one just subtask here, like we've seen before. Okay, so yeah, guys, give me 1 second. All right, so I just did some looking up on how to make titanium. It's not that difficult. Basically what we need to do is make the molten titanium, and then we can put it, we can cast that. So the molten titanium you get from impure titanium, impure molten titanium, and molten magnesium. We've gotten the magnesium from some of our reward quests, and the impure molten titanium comes from that rutile ore. Now I was looking, we have a lot of this stuff, so that's not even anything to worry about. Let's do magnesium. I'm fairly certain we can do this in what is this, the smeltery? Let's try. Can we melt that? Okay, so that is melting. Let's do, I don't know, 6 of those, and what would that be, 12 dust? Okay, yeah, so that's all smelting up. So I'm pretty sure this is going to turn into our titanium, so that's going to be awesome. So we'll just let that go for a moment. Oh, you know what? We need a block of the stuff, isn't it? How much is that? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is that going to be a block's worth? I think when these combine, it makes, yeah, I think that should be fine. Okay, so we also have a few more pieces to this quest to go. Let's check this out. So reactor casing, we have we need 16. We have extras of those that I made previously. We need scorched bricks, and we have more than enough of those. Let's see, what else do we have? Energetic infuser, we need 8 of those. I don't think I have an auto craft for that. So I'll make a pattern. Magmatic dynamos we don't have in the block of titanium. So I'm going to have to make a pattern for those other 2, but I'm fairly sure. Oh, did that? Well, that didn't make very much at all, did it? Oh, well, that's a problem. The rutile ore didn't smelt yet. So now that's in here. Okay, so now we need to do some things. So let's click that right like that. So that should go back into the smeltery. There we go. Now I think if I click this one, that should pull back out of here, go back into the smeltery. So we have molten titanium, 3 ingots. Okay, so how many of those did I put in there? I put in like 9 of those, and that only gave us 3 ingots worth. Yeah, we're going to need to smelt up. I'm going to just put all that magnesium in there. Hopefully that'll give us enough for a block of molten titanium. I think it should. But yeah, that's pretty cool. When you cast something, you get stuff in here, it's not enough for a full cast. You can click this thing and pull back out of the casting basin, back into the smeltery drain, and it'll go back into the smeltery, so you don't have to waste your stuff. What I used to do in the past when it was like that is I would just break the casting basin, just delete that items, and just continue again. Okay, so there we go. Molten titanium, 12 ingots. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so that should give us a block of molten titanium, or a block of titanium, I should say. Yeah, there we go. Block of titanium. So that wasn't too difficult to do. So you can put that rutile ore away. We don't need that. This other stuff I probably am just going to go ahead and delete. I don't really need any of this other. Yeah, let's get another casting basin. Stick that there. Does this make a magnesium block or something? I have no idea. Let's check that out. Yes, it does. Block of magnesium. I don't know what that's even used for, but we got extra stuff in there. Let's just delete that. We don't need that anymore. Awesome. Okay, guys, so let me go ahead and make the patterns. We have to... This kitty's still here. We have to make, what was that, like 8 energetic infusers and 16 magmatic dynamos. Let me go ahead and get those patterns created and those items crafted up, and we'll be right back. Yeah, so that wasn't too bad. Just had to make a few patterns, and we got all those items crafted. So I think it's time that we should just manually submit this stuff. So let's do that. Okay, so that did unlock another task as I was expecting. So the crafting task, wait, consume task, crafting task. Oh, I guess this is already done. Steam turbine, reactor access port. So I've already done all of this stuff. Okay, so we don't have to do anything else. It looks like this is now completed. Awesome. So now we can just go ahead and choose one of these. And honestly, I don't really know. I guess I'll take the full heart. Let's take that. We really don't need any of those other things, to be honest. We can put all this stuff away. Very good, very good. And that's going to give us a greater reward bag. Awesome. So let's see what a greater reward bag is. Hopefully it's better than a stack of dirt. Well, that's not bad. More aura nodes and silverwood saplings. Very, very cool. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like on this episode if you liked it. And we'll see you next time.